Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now, in this video, we're going to be playing possibly one of the craziest games and especially craziest PvE shooters that I have ever played. This game is called Crab Champions, and it is an absolute thrill ride. But in this video, I'm going to show you the basics, play through the first area, and maybe we'll even have some fun doing it. I mean, after all, I am the Crab Champion. So, let's get into the video with selecting our kit. Now, I have every single unlockable weapon, melee, and ability in this game. So I'm going to show off some that I think will be pretty fun for this. The sniper, because that's just fun to do objectively. The grappling hook, because I think that would be really funny to do. Oh, missed the shot, but well, to grapple myself into the air and then use the sniper. And under the same logic, so this whole build is just about getting airtime and keeping it. So let's start a new run on Nightmare difficulty and see how far we can go. And remember, this video will only end once I full clear the first area, which on Nightmare difficulty can often be easier said than done. But Island 1 is never a challenge, really. Unless you're running a really bad kit. Right. That. Wow, none of these are good. I guess I'm taking, well, other than Glue Explosion, I guess. Yeah, it still works just fine. The grappling hook's just being kind of weird. But Regenerator. Okay, skills are really funny in this game. Since that's where all the enemies on this map spawn. Yeah. The early levels in this game, especially when you're using a weapon with strong base damage like the sniper, are really fun. But this game can get difficult at times. Although, that makes it arguably more fun. Okay, Grip Tape is like the perfect weapon for sniping. Because, let's say I'm aiming at this little indent in the rock. That's pretty much 3 shots that would hit the target, basically. Now, okay, greed upgrades might be one of my favorite parts about this game just because of how chaotic they are. They're perks that will give you a substantial buff and debuff, but once you equip them, unlike anything else in this game, you aren't allowed to drop them. So it's a complete gamble if you'll either win the game or lose solely because of your greed perk. But also, that makes them really fun, especially because when you get a bad one, it can be awful, but when you get a good one, it can be one of the best moments. Okay, Leap of Faith. This one doesn't really work with my playstyle, but having 400 max HP is kind of hard to disagree with. So, let's give it a try. The fall damage is kind of weird, because, I don't know how much height you have to fall from to take the damage. Let's see if I fall from this height. Yeah, I take a bit of damage. It's not a lot, though, so unless you're, getting launched repeatedly from a high altitude, you don't really have to worry about it. That's why Leap of Faith is pretty good. But that's getting more so into strategies, but I'm just trying to show off the gameplay of this game, which is absolutely epic, by the way. There's so many hype moments because of how the way everything in this game is designed to make it as awesome as possible. Lined up now. Sniper Sword, Time Bolt, XL Totems. So now I'm going to have to fight twice the amount of enemies, but I'll get twice the reward. This sort of risk reward gameplay decision making is kind of like a large focus of the Crab Champions gameplay. Why did I take fall damage? I landed in water. This sniper crab is not sniping properly. Haha. It is always kind of a funny moment when you match the enemy crab that uses the same weapon as you. I mean, usually you win, but still pretty funny. Let's regen a bit because that was a tough fight. But yeah. Okay, so adrenaline or ring of reloading. Both these are really good. I think I'll take adrenaline amulet just because having the extra fire rate would be funny. Luckily, I get ring of reloading anyway. Should we? You know what? Let's do it. High roller. That one only really affects like loot rewards over the long term. It doesn't really matter in the short term. Well, we're about to go into the pretty much the final boss. So I'm gonna get some big shots. Don't make it Delta reference. Don't make it Delta reference. Don't make it Delta reference. And I'll also get spiral shot. Again, that's not great on a sniper because it. Oh shoot! Elite landmine. Weapon. Okay, that's not great. Okay, that was easier than I expected. You know what? Since that was so quick, let's go until the end of the second world. There are 4 worlds to get a win, and after that you can go into an endless mode in this game, by the way. This, again, I highly recommend this game. It is so much fun. Like, single player, which I'm playing right now, obviously, is really fun. But this game gets so much more fun when you play multiplayer, just because of the sheer chaos that comes with having to take on waves of crabs with a friend. It's just chaotic fun. I'll take uppercut, sure. How much? Oh, that's a pretty big buff, huh? Well, Surf shot, how much does it give? 4 additional. It's good on, like, weaker weapons, like flamethrower, where their damage doesn't really come from the actual attack, but, yeah. Speaking of flamethrower and its elemental damage. Wait, does Sniper just have a naturally high crit rate? No, I just got 3 in a row, I guess. Why am I getting so lucky with crits? Or is it that, like, whenever you take out an enemy, it deals, though? It makes it have the crit, like, coloration. Okay, that's what it is. Now, I think that this might be the uppercut shot. Yep. Okay, that definitely felt like it dealt more damage, at least. Maybe it was something else that gave it a buff, but... yeah. This game is only like $10 on Steam, so if the game seems fun, I would really recommend checking it out. Ooh, arcane shot. Get 2. Can I just get like 3 levels in arcane? Oh, this. So, all the effects in this game do something different. Like, I believe that fire, arcane, and poison all just do DPS, but I'm not sure. Electric does something which I do not understand. I think it like can occasionally mess up movement, and ice freezes as well as dealing damage when it ends. I think I'm I'm not super sure, but probably the one that. But Arcania, I'm pretty sure deals the most damage. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but definitely feels like it has like the meatiest like DPS to it. Blender. Melee cooldowns are decreased. Okay, Juiced is pretty good because it just gives a general buff to your weapon. So, we're fighting one of those elite enemies from earlier because they gave really good rewards. Oh shoot, I took a good bit of damage from that. Alright. Regenerator is kind of coming in clutch right now, but loop back around over here, take some shots at him, try to burn the pillars. Nice. That was a close one there. What totem would this have been? Oh, it doesn't say. If it was like I saw like I think I saw like a question mark on it, and if it was randomness totem, that would have been pretty funny to get, but. Well, now that I'm done fighting for my life against the elite, why not fight for my life against these giant hordes of super fast slugs? Yeah, apparently, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but apparently this game was made by the person who made the Crab Rave song. And if that's true, then that's just really funny. I think it is. Ah, dang. The Grenadier Crab took me out. I know I said I was going to go until the end of the second wave, but I think that just makes for a natural ending point for the video. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye.